Minus pause. Button. Record. Stop. Button. Ring mode. Pause. -7. iPhone microphone.
Guys. I had a really massive day today on Buggered. I've got to start cooking soon. I can't wait to actually start cooking and eating while I chit-chat away. Me and my support worker did a massive pantry clean up today. We got rid of a lot of rubbish. There was a lot of expired stuff. We had to get rid of it. And I'm not happy that my breadcrumbs expired so suddenly. I'm not happy about that. It just means when I go back to Aldi on Friday, I've got to get some more bloody fucking breadcrumbs because, of course, I need to use them to make stuff like crumbed chicken legs for the oven. Beautiful crumbed chicken legs. I had to chuck out stacks and stacks of stuff today. So I went to Aldi, got a whole heap more fresh stuff. I'm going to cook chicken that I got out of the freezer last night. I'm going to cook that. And I'm going to eat some potato salad. I'm going to eat some pasta salad. I'm going to eat everything else that's there. I've got quiche there too. I'll probably cook that tomorrow, but today I'm going to cook and eat whatever I bloody fancy to cook and eat. I have to get some dish scourers because my saucepan is really hard to clean. There's a lot of omelette burnt onto it. So I wasted a fair bit of egg yesterday without even thinking or knowing about it, but I need to sort that crap out this week. If I get really desperate, I'll just go to Coles tomorrow, but I'll see how I feel tomorrow. I'll probably want to just rest. I'm glad I've changed gyms. I'm really glad I've actually changed gyms. I'm going to save up a whole stack of money between now and another 6 weeks away because I desperately need to. I'm getting my current budget in order. I really desperately have to do that. In another 4 weeks' time, I have to get a couple of new cane tips, and then 2 weeks after that, I've got to get some water filters. Life is expensive, but I guess it's just how it is if I want to keep going with my routines. Oh God.
Stop. Pause. -18.
Sorry, that was my timer. It went off. I have to get up and start cooking. Oh God. I just have to do that. I've got to actually get myself up. I'm lazy in an exhausted way. I'm not lazy in a I'm slacking, I haven't done nothing. I'm literally really, 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 really tired after today's workout. And you know what? Contrary to what people think and believe, I'm glad I did a heavy workout because I did a lot of weightlifting, cardio, treadmill and bike. And I'm absolutely friggin' buggered. And I don't care if people think, oh, you work out too much, you do this, you do all this other stuff. It's like, well, I don't care. I'm working out in a way that makes me happy. I'm not working out to make other people happy. You know, it's good that people can feel happy that I'm doing something I like doing. I'm glad people feel happy, but I'm just not going to make other people happy by adjusting my routine to suit what they think I should be doing. It's like, no, if I want to do a heavy workout, I'll do a heavy workout. Oh, so now I'm like slack as fuck, where I just want to sit in bed for 24 hours and do nothing, and I know I can't do that. I know I just cannot do that. So yeah, I know I have to actually get up and put one of my fridge meals into the oven. And cook it. Pulled beef, hey? I like pulled beef. Yum. Pulled beef. Yum. And I've got several frozen meals. I need to get more of them, but I can just get more frozen dinners next week. Or the week after. I can just get them whenever. My body is like really, really, really exhausted. I'm getting used to doing heavier workouts, which I'm happy for. And then I just keep insisting that, you know, if the weights are too heavy, I just won't lift them unless I'm actually strong enough to do it, because I've got to start slow and then start out slow and then get into all these other machines. So I've changed gyms because I think there's more facilities. Someone reckons I'm going over to Good Life, which I haven't gone anywhere near another Good Life gym. I haven't gone over to a Good Life gym since I got rid of the other one in December of 2022 or January of 2023. I won't go to another Good Life Health Clubs because it's just not going to happen, and I'm saving up all of my money, saving it all up. So, yeah. I'm moving on with my life anyway, and I don't care because I just want to live for me, and oh God, I just have to get out of bed. I can't just sit there for 10 years. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so buggered. Oh, I'm absolutely buggered. Oh. Heaps of fruit there. I'm going to eat a lot of it this week, like a lot. I'm going to eat heaps. Oh God. So what have I got here? Lots of stuff. I need all of it. Put that in the oven. Put that in the oven. It is. Goes out. Got to pull off the plastic. That's if I can get it off. No, I can't get it off. Okay, now I can. And I have to make sure all the plastic's gone. All of it. Okay. Now I've got to put that in the oven for, for crying out loud, an hour. An hour. Okay, I'm going to heat up this microwave. Jesus. That'll give me plenty of time to cut up and do steamed vegetables. Oh, there are my biscuits there.
Door open.
Make sure there's nothing in there. Oh, there's a lot of stuff on that plate.
Door closed.
Oh, I'm going to have to do a microwave clean out. Oh, God. Yes, I have to clean out the microwave first, so hang on. Oh, Jesus, I have to do that. Then I'll put aluminium foil over top of this thing while I'm cleaning up my stupid microwave.
Door open. Door closed. Start 1 minute, 2 minutes, 57 seconds.
Right. Someone wanted to know which exact gym I was going to, and I'm thinking, oh, do I really have to say what gym I'm going to? Do I really have to do that? Like, what the heck? Do I really have to say all that? Now I'm trying to find where my stupid aluminium foil actually is. Okay, that's the foil done. Okay. Help me. Okay. Yep, that will work. There we go. Pulled beef. Okay. Obviously, work as planned.
Complete.
Okay, to move some of this stuff away. I'm going to eat all of it soon anyway. I'm going to eat all of it. It's going to be all gone soon. I'm going to eat everything. I get hungry. I get very hungry.
Door open.
I get really hungry. Now I've cleaned up. I have made that nice and soft so I can clean all that out. Then I'm going to use the oven to finish cleaning. I hate cleaning up my microwave, but I have to fucking do it. I need to put some fucking scourges in meat. Oh, Jesus. I hate this. Hot plates. Fucking stupid thing. Oh. So, I'm gonna keep going to this new gym eventually when I can save up all my money and just keep going there. Because for me, it's just more, I don't know, more facilities, more classes, yeah. Dry this up with a tea towel so I can still put it in the stupid bloody thing and the stupid microwave. While that's cooking, I can eat some salad. Oh, and I've got to cut up the veggies too. I forgot about the veggies. I've got to do that. Can't not do any of that. Oh God, I have to actually set up the oven, ready to go. The microwave oven, that is. Get in there. Good. Okay, now turn that on.
Version 1.008112210. Start.
Turn that on, yes.
210 degrees C. Convection.
Yep. That's right. Okay. go. Getting some potatoes. I haven't told anyone why I've changed gyms, and I won't be telling anybody why I've changed gyms because I don't need to. I don't have to tell anybody. Do not have to tell anybody. Now I'm not just cooking stuff in the microwave, I'm going to cook steamed veggies. And when I get those ready, I'm going to get something else ready to actually cook on the stove top. That's what's happening. Right. Put that over there. I'm going to move all this stuff out of the road because it's going to get eaten anyway. So, move everything. Going to move frickin' everything. Put it on the table for now, it will be just fine. I'm not going to tell everyone why I've decided to change gyms. All they need to know is I'm changing gyms because the facilities at the new gym are just a lot better. No, it's not Good Life. That's all I'm saying. It's not Good Life. It is not the Good Life Health Clubs. That's all I'm fucking saying about that. That is all I'm going to say. Turning that up. Right. I am not going to say any more than I'm not going to Good Life Health Clubs. That is not what I'm doing. Actually, no. Shit. Have to put some potatoes in there. Peel the potatoes. Check which salad I'm getting out first because I don't know if I'll eat the salad tonight now that I think of it. I'll have the steamed veggies, but I'll have, yeah, I'll probably have some salad a little bit later. All people need to know is that I'm not going to a Good Life gym and I'm just changing gyms because I have to. I won't say why either. Don't have to say anything. All of my routines have to be investigated, and I don't give a shit that they have to be investigated. The other thing I like about changing gyms is the new app that they've got. It's actually very accessible. It works a lot more accessible than the other gym. And obviously people who aren't blind aren't going to see that. They're just going to go, oh, all of your gyms have apps, and I'm like, so? They've all got apps, but some of them are more accessible than others. Some of them are just more accessible. Some of these potatoes don't like being peeled. They really don't. Have to just peel a little bit by fucking little bit. Get all the skin off. Yeah, the new app that I've got is a lot more accessible, and I can even say, hey, I found this on the app, what's that all about? I haven't seen it before, and I had a bit of a read. Sounds like something VoiceOver could read to me, but you know, it's just something I want to know more about. Like, then I just say, you know, is it tasks that people do all of the tasks, or just a few tasks, or what, you know? That's, oh no, it's not boiling properly yet. I'm going to finish peeling the potatoes. Then I'll put the colander on top, so I've peeled them.
Up to temperature 210 degrees C.
Yes, well, now that I'm peeling something, the oven can wait. Oven can bloody wait. Because while I've got that in the oven, I can be peeling and cutting more veggies. And yeah, then I'll be on my way to having a decent feed. And as for people wondering why, you know, I can't keep being friendly, you know, keep on friendly terms with some people, well, unfortunately, my life is how it is, and I can make changes even there, but I can't just make myself compatible with people I'm not compatible with. I just can't be compatible with some people. That's just how it is. It's not something I wake up one day and I go, you know what, I like this person, but I don't want to be compatible with them because they're so nice. They like me, we like each other, but we're, you know, I just hope I become incompatible. It's not like I sit there hoping that. I'm just not compatible with some people. I'm compatible with some and I'm not compatible with others. At the end of the day, if I just can't get along with someone, that's just how it is. I can't get along with them. There's not much I can do about it. I'm going to eat lots of potato tonight, a lot of potato salad tomorrow, like a lot. Lots. Bloody love potatoes. I'm certainly not happy with is when people, I know a lot of people get lonely and want to be friends with me and want to keep in touch, but then why do I have to? And why do I have to be part of someone else's maladjustment too? Like, why? If I say, okay, I'll be here at 9 and then I'll turn up at 15, 9:15, or I turn up 2 minutes to 9, what's the issue? What? The issue is that I make people anxious, and in their mind 9 o'clock is 9 o'clock, not 9:10. Well, that's their problem. That's not my issue. Obviously, if I say 9 o'clock sharp means 9 o'clock. But if I say, okay, I'll be there around 9 o'clock, that doesn't mean I'll be there at 9 o'clock. And I don't want people thinking that they can just figure out what they can and won't understand about me. It's like, look, if I can't get along with someone, I can't get along with them. That is how it is. There's nothing to understand. I just cannot get along with everybody. There's literally nothing to understand. There's nothing people need to understand. I like people or I don't like people. That's just how it goes. That's how it is. I like people or I don't like people. Full stop. I'm getting sick of this bullshit where I have to like everybody when I don't have to. I don't feel that I have to like everybody at all, really. I don't absolutely have to like everybody. I don't want to like everybody. I don't understand why I have to like everybody. I really don't understand that. Why do I have to like everybody? What is it that I need to like? Why do I need to like people for? Why do I have to like people? I just don't understand the issue with why I have to like people, and why do I feel like I have to be friendly with people I don't like. I just find it weird. I just don't understand it. And I probably never will understand, actually. So what if people think I'm this nice person? I don't have to like people because I might be a nice person. Do I have to be a nice person constantly? Really, what's the go with having to be a nice person constantly? I just don't get any of that. I just don't get it. I don't know how and what makes people think I have to be a super nice person constantly. Okay. Maybe people just find me to be super cool, and it's like, okay, that's good, but where's the other fucking stupid lid? Oh, where is it? This is pissing me off. Found it. Where is it? Got it in my hand now, which is good. Happy about that. Gonna start boiling my potatoes, and I'm gonna put this other thing in the microwave. carefully put this into the oven.
Pause or open. Pause.
Carefully put that in, yep. There we go. And move it a little bit. Okay, move it over. Okay. Now,
Door closed. Continue. 10, 20, 30, 50, 70 minutes.
70
Start.
minutes, I reckon.
210 degrees C. Convection. 70
I want to make it
minutes.
nice and hot. Make it nice and hot. Now I'm going to cut pumpkin, steam that. Cut up some pumpkin and then I'll we will deal with the broccoli first. I mean, not broccoli first, we'll deal with the pumpkin first. Okay. Right, that's me cooking today. So I'm going to cook it today. Slice it. Oh, which way am I going to slice it? Down that way? Okay. I don't know now. Cut it into little bits. Not help me one bit. Okay, down that way. Yeah. Oh. Okay, that helps. That definitely helps. Okay. Cut that. Can't make it as perfect. I reckon it's okay. Cook it all today. Yeah, so I cook the pumpkin first. Cook the pumpkin first. And then when I know that it will not cook it for too long first, obviously, but obviously I want to make sure I get it cooked, because it will not be any good to eat tomorrow, so I have to cook it tonight. Literally. And on the stovetop I'm going to cook something. Oh, damn. Jesus. Cut a lot of pumpkin tonight. A lot. Cut that off. And I'm going to cook on the stovetop. What am I going to cook? Cook some chicken Kiev. I wished I could have showed my support worker my cooking routine today, but it wasn't to be. It was not to be. Okay, there we go. Two bits. Watch them, watch them, watch them. Okay. Now, that's cooking, so I'm going to put the lid on there. And I'm going to cook something on my stovetop. What am I going to cook? God only knows. Let me check if it's on the stove. No, it's not. Hang on. Let me move back over. Yeah, okay. There we go. I don't know how to make anybody feel more comfortable or feel better about me ditching life routines that I don't like. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what I'm meant to do. Really don't know. Now the pumpkin and the potatoes are going. Next is bloody broccoli and carrots. Throw this in the bin and take the rubbish outside. Then make sure I know that the pumpkin gets cooked nice. Then cook something on top of the stove top. Just to make really good use of the bloody thing. Then have a decision about what I eat tonight. What I eat and eat will be up to me and my bloody fancy. The other thing that really pisses me off, and it's not anybody's fault, I'm sure they know who they are. It's more the fact that, I don't know, there's complicated behaviours that are never going to be understood, no matter which way I think to try to be understanding. It's probably not going to happen. It's probably not going to happen. And I'm pretty much going, well, there's not much I can actually do about that. There really isn't much I can do. There is not much I can do to help someone who doesn't want to be responsible for helping themselves. Yes, I'm going to sound like an offensive asshole because they're not responsible for their problems. Well, no, they're not. They're not responsible for their actual problems. They're responsible for how they choose to or choose not to be responsible for their problems. Yeah, that makes me come across as an asshole, and you know what? I'm at the point where I don't care. You know, if people don't want to help themselves with their problems, their own problems, they don't want to help themselves, then I don't want to help them. Why do I want to help people who don't want to help themselves? And I find it really hard to be a friend with people who are, how do I say it? The behaviours are so complicated. Yet if I say this affects me negatively, that affects me negatively, people can just, not people, but some people can just come back with, well, oh, okay, how am I negative, or how is my behaviour negative? It's like, if I say something and what I say is not understood, it's like never going to be understood. If I say, you talk about your problems, and when I talk about my problems, you tell me to stop talking about my problems because your problems are a priority, not mine. And then when I say, well, okay, that's very hurtful because we both have the right to talk about our problems, it's like, oh, I didn't say that, I didn't mean that. It's like, well, yes, they did. They did mean that.
"58 minutes, 34 seconds remaining."
They did mean that. And I'm sick of people making up excuses and making up all these ideas about, oh, when I said this, I meant this. It's like, okay, but you didn't mean it like that earlier. You know, if people are talking about their problems and I talk about my problems and suddenly I'm hurtful because of the way I'm talking, but if someone else is talking negatively and I say, hang on a minute, why are you talking at me like that? Oh, but I had a hard day. It's like, so it's okay if I'm always talking really, I don't know. I'm never nasty when I talk, and that's okay. But if I say, look, can you not talk nasty at me? I know you've had a bad day. All of a sudden, that's me being nasty. Like, if I don't like being spoken to in a really angry tone, for nothing, I literally don't mean don't get angry. I literally mean don't talk at me in a horrible tone, you know. But obviously that crosses the wrong love-brain barrier when I try to explain that to some people. So, I don't know what else to say. I really do not know what to actually say to that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to believe. I don't know what I'm supposed to think or say or feel. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying that people shouldn't have issues, and I'm not saying that people should just say they're happy, and I'm not saying people should do this and people should do that. What I'm actually saying is, just because you have problems doesn't mean you can lash out at me in a horrible tone and then tell me, oh, by the way, I want you to always be nice to me when you talk. But if you tell me not to lash out at you, I'll just tell you that I've had a bad day and I can't help lashing out. It's like, well, if I lash out, I'm the biggest asshole in the universe. So it's like, which way is it? You know, which way does it go? I'm cooking all the zucchinis too, I don't care, I love zucchinis. Yeah, I'm just starting to get to the point where I'm just going to lose it on people. Like, don't get up me and say, by the way, don't lash out at me when you're having a bad day, because it sounds traumatizing. Okay, the way I talk sounds traumatizing, so I have to be okay with being yelled at, because I don't get traumatized, do I? You know, I don't get traumatized, do I? You know, come on, give me a break. Give me a break. And if that sounds offensive, I don't care anymore. I do not care. Give me a fucking break. Please just give me a break. You know, just stop with all the BS. Stop with all the BS. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I get everybody has problems. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is I'm supposed to be perfect in all my ways. No horrible shit that will traumatize anybody. Yet if I happen to be one bit human, just a little bit human once in a day, oh, I'm so traumatizing. Oh, I'm so terrible. I am very traumatizing, you know. And it's like, get over it. Everyone has trauma. Not just the people who have been diagnosed with mental illness. Everybody gets traumatized. The people who get diagnosed with mental illness take it a lot harder because they don't have the same thinking pattern as everyone else will boo-hoo. They're going to be traumatized in different ways as well. Well, you know what? That's human experience. And the people with mental illness who can't understand that, you know, they're the ones that need professional help from medication, and someone to say your mental illness doesn't excuse you from being traumatized any less than someone else who gets traumatized. You know, guys, get a life. You know, I'm sorry that people with mental illness have it harder than people who don't have mental illness, but I'm not sorry. Like, everyone's going to suffer from trauma at some point. Everybody. Not just the mentally ill people, literally everyone. So I don't really buy this bullshit about having to sound good in order to be less traumatizing. I don't buy into any of that bullshit. I do not agree with it. I agree with doing your best not to be an asshole, and I definitely agree with doing your best not to be a stupid asshole. When you lash out at someone, you can say, well, oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that, I'm in a bad mood today. But saying, oh, why did you yell at me like that? You traumatized me. Oh, I've gone through a lot of trauma as a child. Well, you know what? Get a life, because I did too. I don't mean get a life as in, I don't care if you got mental illness. I mean get a life as in, yeah, I've suffered too, you're not special. You're not more special than someone else. Maybe you have a harder time dealing with trauma because of your mental illness, but you're not more special, you're not a snowflake. Special snowflake syndrome, it's called. It is called special snowflake syndrome. And if I sound like an asshole when I say it, well, so be it. I really don't give an honest fuck if I'm considered an asshole if I say that. You know, I'm sick of people being special snowflakes because, oh, you deal with trauma better than me because you have different mental health issues than I have. No, get a life and stop using me to be responsible for your problems. Be responsible for your own problems. I'm not responsible for anyone else's feelings. Please, get a fucking break from life for a while, maybe. Try to do a bit of living and try to be... I don't think understanding is the perfect word, but try to be accepting that people with mental illness and people without mental illness are all traumatised in some way, but mentally ill people cope with it a lot worse, where they don't cope as good as people without mental illness, and that's fine. But that doesn't mean I put up with the special snowflake syndrome. I will not tolerate it. You know, like, hang out with me because I have abandonment issues. Well, no, I have my own issues to deal with. I don't have to deal with anyone else's problems. I'm not responsible for anyone else's problems. I'll hang out with people if I want to hang out with people. I'm not hanging out with people to take responsibility for their problems. It's not going to happen. I'm not doing that.
minutes, 24 seconds remaining.
I just will not be responsible for anyone else's issues, no matter what. I'm not taking on anyone else's problems. I'm not going to sit there and go, oh, poor special snowflake, poor special person who had all these problems that happened, some of which are absolutely disgusting. I get it. I know disgusting issues when I see them, but that doesn't mean that that person is more special than everyone else, can lash out whenever they want, can make someone else responsible for their feelings, can make someone feel sympathetic because they're a special snowflake and they have really pressing, urgent needs that they need to be met every day of their lives. Yeah. I somehow don't think so. I don't think so. Like, people need to stop making me responsible for their problems, because I'm not responsible for their problems. If that is offensive, then lie in your bed and deal with it. I don't even know how to say it nicely, that some people who I know of are really lucky that they aren't living in worse situations than they are now. Because it seems like every situation is dangerous, every situation is psychotic, every situation is something that needs to be hidden from. Every situation is scary, every single situation is this, is that. You know what? There comes a time when I'm just going to say, it happened in the past, get over it. Because, you know, I've had problems in my childhood that I don't like. No, I don't think people are worse off or better than other people. I just think everybody has suffered from something, and if you want to make if people want to make their particular suffering more special and more, I don't know, more special than someone else's because they have the entitlement to decide not to get over their suffering, but everyone else has to because everyone else isn't like this person. It's like, no, that's not how the universe actually works. That's really not how the universe works. It's not how the universe works at all. It is definitely not the way the universe actually works. So, you know, get a life. You know, get a life. I just don't know how people can live with their snowflake syndrome, getting no help to realise that it's not going to help them out in life. And until they start realising that their special snowflake syndrome isn't going to make anybody feel sympathy for them, they're going to keep doing this and doing this and doing this and doing this and doing this. So I now have to change gyms to get away from special snowflakes. Special snowflakes. I have to literally get away from them. I have to literally get away from special snowflakes because I can't handle their narcissistic, toxic, stupid shit. I can't handle it. I cannot deal with narcissistic bullshit from people. I fail to understand why people need to be so narcissistic. I just think, get rid of your snowflake syndrome and get a life. It's all about seeking attention, that's all it is. Just attention-seeking stuff and I can't stand it. Oh, I had this particular trauma and it's worse than your trauma, so you're not allowed to lash out, but I am because I have more trauma than you and I have more problems than you and I'm more special than you are. Okay then, little snowflake, I'll see you later. I hope I will never see you again. Goodbye, snowflake. Goodbye, snowflake. Because honestly, narcissism doesn't fit into my life. Narcissism does not work in my life. I really can't stand it. You know, it's not very nice. I don't understand people who just, they want to understand why they're, okay, some people want to understand why I get offended, and then when I tell them they go, no, I didn't do any of that. It's like, you didn't do anything that's to blame somewhere. Okay, alright, well, I want to be drama free from creeps and weird people and stupid people and dumb people and people who think they have all the entitlements because of their special snowflake issues. Yeah, I can't deal with people like that. And now I understand. I know I'm going to come across as a very nasty person. Now I understand when I read autobiographies and they say I won't say who because it's basically read the book if you want to find out. But now I understand why caregivers end up divorcing or estranging from people they've been caring for years because it's too hard. And the people who are being cared for don't understand. They think, oh, I've been hard done by. I'm hard done by because my loved one won't hang out with me. What have I done? That's the problem. They don't understand what they've done. And you tell them and they go, don't say that, that's so hurtful. I don't do those things. It's like, well, okay, so I've just decided to wake up one day and say this is what you're doing wrong, just because I feel like sitting down and saying, oh, I've woken up on the wrong side of the bed today. I'm going to tell you what I haven't liked for the past 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years. Here's how I've tried to help you change it, but you think there's nothing to change. And then that goes in more like, yeah, I'm just telling someone how they choose to be, and what would I know because they're perfect and nothing's wrong. It's like you tell someone how their mental health is deteriorated and they go, no it isn't, there's nothing wrong with me. And I'm like, so I just decided to just start talking for no reason. Alright, okay. Okay. Well, you know what? If people want to act like their negative, lashing out behaviour is all about me being wrong, not about them, and then they say, I haven't done anything, I haven't done anything, I haven't said anything, well, you know what? That's why I cut so many people out of my life, because of shit like that. Like, I can't see reason with people who don't want to help themselves, and I can't understand keeping people in my life who want to use and abuse me as much as they can while going around saying that I'm such a supportive person, whilst they don't go, oh, I've been an absolute fucking asshole the past month. I might do this, I might do that, I might do this, I might do that, to try and make the world feel a bit more even so I'm not such a fucking asshole. Yet here I am, wearing myself out, wearing myself down, going, you know what, see you later. So yeah, that's about it, really. I'll be back with another recording.
Settings. Dim. Recorder H. File. Stereo. iPhone. Minus 3. Pause. Stop. Stop. Button.
In a minute, because I'm going to continue cooking. I think I will put some stuff in my fucking freezer. That's what I'm going to do. So yeah, I've considered what I'll do. That's it. Okay, so I will be back in a minute.
Stop. Button.